our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC, the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arman Ahalkalakas Sarukian! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, here's the lightweight contender, Arman Sarukian, as this round gets underway. There are easier draws in a UFC debut than Islam Makhachev on short notice. He was competitive that night, and he has been largely dominant throughout his UFC lightweight career. He believes he will have both the striking and the grappling advantage in this particular matchup here tonight. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Sarukian.
Big ground and pound. Nice.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
This is reversal right there. He's got to be careful here.
So he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
El Cucuy is right back to the full mount here. Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Side control now. And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Ferguson's back in side control. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
There it is. Now he's on him out.
1 minute. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you don't know what the big grappling is, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up.
And he connects with the punch there. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Nice counter left there.
Stop.
Take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2.
Great punch landed with so much power. I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, beautiful combination. Oh. Oh. Big uppercut. Oh. Beautiful advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities. Oh, he's in real trouble now. Champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots and then shot, and those shots lead to your face to the swell. Ooh, big shot land.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Right on the button. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Nice kick landed there by Tony Ferguson. Some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be... He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh! Wow, what a kick.
That leg too hurt.
Oh, nice.
30 seconds to go in the round. So now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now, he seems lost to it.
All right. Listen, we lost that last round. We're probably down on the scorecards. I need you to go out there and fight smart. If you start losing...
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Left hand connection and a right. Now his opponent in a
Sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming hard.
Oh, with authority the body. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I ain't rushing on that out.
Yeah, you don't know.
No.
That's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus fighting. Avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. El Cucuy's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
finish.
Back to the feet. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, going for a leg lock. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks.
Big shots here. He's trying to better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Arman Ahalkalakis Tsarukyan!
All right, so we did need the judges' scorecards, but overall a pretty dominant performance for the more well-rounded fighter. Your thoughts?
Very dominant, but I also tip my hat to the boxer because he was limited, but he was able to survive. But it's all about the well-rounded fighter tonight as he gets his hand raised by decision.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paulo the Eraser Costa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Robert the Reaper Whittaker.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we are inside the home of the New York Knicks. It is Madison Square Garden, and I think a lot of people know Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez ushered in this building as far as the UFC is concerned back in 2016.
I mean, that place was insane when Conor McGregor became the UFC's double champion. From outside of the arena to build up to the fight, to in the arena when Conor became the king. This was a great moment in the World Wrestling Club. The best fights in history have happened here. And on that night, Conor McGregor etched his name in stone.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, nice counter jab. Oh, man, as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. Really started.
He's hurt. He's wobbling. Boom. Big jab.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Hook to the head by Costa.
He's hurt again.
beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
It's so...
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now.
He loaded up there on that high kick. I mean, this is his game here. Control your opponent's posture, land those nice elbows around the guard.
And a miss with the right hook. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
20 seconds to go.
Oh, nice kick. This might be...
Saved by the bell. The round is over. He got stunned by a massive shot just before the end of the round. So now he goes back to the stool, wobbly a little bit. We'll see if the corner can maximize these 60 seconds and keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Round 2, Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa.
Ready.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. And right on cue, there it is. Oh, good block there. Big shots being landed on both sides here. And there it is. There's the hook again. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to have too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Well, he keeps going back to the wing. And a head kick to boot. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
That was nice.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Costa. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Under 3 to go, round 2.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on this one.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Back to his feet. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other one of his
He has to evade and stay at space. He went high on that one. What a fight.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate counter on his eye.
Yeah, he cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
And he's back to his feet. Good side forward there. Under 20 seconds now to go. There's the horn. The round round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool, cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly a...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like that. He'll be on his feet right now. Now he's back up.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. He's hurt bad.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but it's enough. So bad.
Under 3 minutes now to... To the body by Cosson. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Whitaker. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Paulo the Eraser Costa.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I didn't take it to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jussier Formiga. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at the former UFC flyweight champion, the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. His evolution has been marked. It has been incredible. It has been off the charts when you think about his time on The Ultimate Fighter. flyweight champion. The jab, the chokes, the finishing instincts. One of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game, and ready to get back to it as he tries to ascend back to championship-level status. Well, the pleasant way to put it is that the fighters are respecting each other, feeling each other out, and managing risk, but really not much in terms of action thus far.
Oh, they got to get going. I understand that when people are fresh, they're very scary, but you cannot be this cautious.
Shots continue to rain down. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Formiga. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Brandon Moreno. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Moreno's back in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Formiga.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position.
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. And there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, there's the end of the round. We'll show you some of the highlights. It must feel pretty damn good to knock a man down like that.
It feels good to knock a man down. And most times you don't even feel it. It's the ones that you don't even recognize that landed hard are the ones that usually put your opponent out. It landed right on the sweet spot, and he hurt his opponent very badly.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Go. All right, round two. Well, at one point, people talk about GCA Formiga as just a 2 or 3 tool guy. Now this is a 5-tool player. His striking has gone to a completely different level, and as such, he has vaulted right back into flyweight title contention. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. In the half guard.
Moreno's back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Formiga's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Moreno's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Attack an armbar.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
"90 seconds to go." Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. Your inside low kick is awesome.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Oh, nice jab up top by Formiga. Throws a big right. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that foot. Big right hand. That one landed clean. Nice takedown. There he goes.
Well, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got to fight his hands now.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Formiga.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Holy somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Takes his back.
Now he's going full mount.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
2 minutes now to go in the fight.
He's past the half guard. Great submission defense.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the crowd, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Guillotine is tight. One minute to decide this one.
Oh, nice.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more. Rodriguez now trying for the Kimura. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. While he's out, the fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you're watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, no draw, no controversy tonight. Brandon Moreno, the Assassin Baby, your winner by decision.
These championship rounds that he has fought in over the course of his career has prepared him for the long fight, and he looked comfortable throughout this fight tonight. Great job by the Assassin Baby.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Aljamain Funkmaster Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Movsar Evloev.
Ready. Go.
All right, so here we are, Madison Square Garden, this arena, not synonymous with winning when it comes to the NBA's New York Knicks, but certainly there have been a lot of big UFC moments here over the last few years.
No championship for the Knicks, but when we fight here, somebody gets to take home a beautiful gold belt. Tonight, let's see how you perform in the world's greatest arena. Big clinch. Watch him shift. Trying to
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Evloev's in half guard. Making all these shots count. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Sterling. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Evloev's able to transition back to side control now. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. This is a terrible position.
We might get a stoppage here. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh, my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound with very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He's got to be careful here.
Constantly a moving target. Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round. I need more of that this round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the ref stand this up.
All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly, you're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Holloway.
That was a slick transition. Oh, he got to a spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Get them out here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Sterling's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Yevloyev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. 15 seconds to go. Yevloyev's right back to the full mount. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Right, that's the end of round number two.
Stop!
Okay, listen. Breathe, relax. That was a great round. Everything you're doing with your hands is working. He has no answer for your striking, okay? Let's keep the pressure on.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chip.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Ooh. Nice leg kick.
All right, I've got a novel idea. When you've got a submission base like this guy does and good offensive takedowns, I don't know, maybe grapple a little bit?
Maybe try to get a takedown. Maybe try to get the fight to the floor. Maybe make this guy fight you where you're the best in the entire UFC at. Get this fight to the mat where you're bound to be successful. Oh man, he's hurt.
Oh, is that a switch kick?
It's such a beautiful technique done the right way.
Hand kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the butt that would end the night.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. He's got the sub locked in.
It's the elbow there.
We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his hips. What he'll do now is squeeze, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission indeed.
In the half guard.
Jim, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest and chase the finish.
Oh, he got out.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Sterling's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now.
Stop.
All right, so there's the final horn as the fighters go the distance here tonight, and it really was all about his takedown game. Most of the time when he changed levels, he was able to get the fight where he wanted to.
Yeah, Johnny changed levels, and he did it beautifully. He had fantastic timing on those takedowns. He had great finishes on those takedowns, and he had a commitment to scoring as many as he needed to in order to get his hand raised. And I feel like tonight he should win this victory pretty easily.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Movsar Evloev.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right?
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan Funky Ashman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, he's got as big a fan base as any fighter on the roster. Here's Nate Diaz, more than 10 years with the UFC now. And maybe we'll see the Stockton slap here tonight. Don't put it past Nate Diaz. If an opportunity presents itself to connect with that open palm, you got to think Diaz will take advantage. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponent, and this looks like the start of that. Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged. Nice combination.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, early in the fight here, Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his targeting very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he dropped that straight left.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You said off the top, his go-to submission looks pretty tight.
He slams it up, uses straight power to escape that triangle. So great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent, land strikes that matter, and end this fight.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Just missed with the straight left hand. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough.
Big double leg left change.
He's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
He's going to guillotine. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Round 2 coming up next. Signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
And just like that, here we go with round 2.
Ready to fight?
Nate Diaz
Ready.
and Ben Askren. Diaz gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. All right, so there's that Nate Diaz left hand. You talked about the sneaky power of that one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate that when he lands, he can hurt you. Nate Diaz has a really good left hand, and it's all rooted in how he hides it behind that slap right here. Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Oh, it's getting tight. Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that over to the opposite side, pull down on the back of the head, and he'll get his opponent's attack.
Working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Diaz. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. Right. Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Diaz getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, he escapes!
He got it. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, it's hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight to have a BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even trying.
Huge shot off the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find a follow. The big shot is what they call it. To go and end the fight.
There's a left hand from Diaz.
Oh, nice leg. Very close round. A takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
If they shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
You can feel the reverberations here at the broadcast booth as he slams him down there with conviction.
You should see that. The moment those two big boys hit the mat, John, it was amazing. Where's that working man, Ken?
Yeah, we need that working man. Back to his feet. Huge left. A swing and a miss by Diaz. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Just misses with the straight right. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts. The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the hook.
He's out. What's the defense on this play? Changing the position.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, that feels he jerk his teeth.
Great submission defense on display. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. There it is, now he's on the mount.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he moves forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Nate Diaz.
All right, so Nate Diaz added to his legend in a big way here tonight and really showing you, DC, that he can still compete and beat the very best fighters in this division.
Every time he steps into the octagon, he's very prepared to get the job done. Tonight, he did exactly that. Phenomenal boxing, high pace and pressure. Great win for Nate.
And now our kill the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Felt Rose siege went down, DC.
This is where it happened, Amy. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose, not the Eunice. And you can hear me yell, Doug Rose, Doug Rose, Doug Rose.
Good, keep the pressure on.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Well, it's about as appropriate a nickname as we have in MMA. The Highlight Justin Gaethje, and he has found his range early tonight. That shot blocked by Alvarez.
Oh, nice good.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gaethje.
He passes to half guard.
All right, side control now.
Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, Superman punch. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice straight punch. So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, he's got him softened up here.
Watch your neck. Trouble is coming.
Nicely done. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Gaethje gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up though by the hands and stuff.
You cannot take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up to get that view.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, nice elbow.
And now he's got the back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Alvarez. Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Save. Go back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Right now, we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two on the way. Gaethje gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Left hand. Alvarez gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Big ground and pound. Oh, he's attacking choke now. Oh, it's getting deep. The arm triangle's getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Fight back.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Gaethje. But at least staying busy on the bottom. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Beautiful transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Gaethje. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That guillotine is down. Oh, he's out. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, they're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he's giving himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submission. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
45 seconds remaining in the round.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
seconds to go in this one. 20 seconds to go round 2.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, has the guard closed here. Round 3 next.
Stop.
All right, this is it, last round. He keeps taking you down, it's done. All right? As soon as he shoots, you got to fight for the underhook. You can't try to punch him once he's already in.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot. His opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, big knee to the body. Blocked that one. All right, so an opportunity goes by the Bulls. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to fulfill everything that he wants to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, he goes to the counter right, just out of range. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 3 minutes to go in round 3. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going low as we come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Nice transition.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Oh, right into mount.
Under a minute to go here in our third and final round.
He's got to start throwing now.
He's having his way with him here. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Push him up! Push him up!
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
All right, so another big win for Eddie Alvarez here tonight. He really has every skill you would want in the MMA game and needed to employ most of them to get the job done here tonight. He's been in the fight world forever. The Underground King, though, still a threat here in the UFC at 155 pounds. Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work and dedication, and that has been the root of this light heavyweight contender getting back to a championship fight. We'll see what he does with it here tonight, Shane.
He's a grinder, John, and you knew that he would get back here. You knew that he would find a way to put himself right back on the verge of becoming the man. He has seen it before. He has done it. He has been here. He recognizes and knows that the changes necessary were done in the gym. He's ready, prepared, he's sure, he knows in his mind that by the end of the night, he's holding championship gold.
And there was a time when this division was top heavy. Now the top 15 is absolutely loaded. He has emerged out of that pack. We'll see if he becomes the new champion. Anthony "Rumble" Johnson has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. List of men and women who have held UFC belts simultaneously in 2 divisions, and goddamn it, DC, you're on that list, man. Let's see how it goes for you here tonight, though. You're the underdog.
I'm one of the blessed ones, John, to have been able to accomplish the things that I've accomplished, but it's taken a lot of hard work. Really focus on striking, the grappling, having a great team at the American Kickboxing Academy, and as I walk through the octagon tonight, I am trying to show all the work that I have put in and hope that it's enough to get the hand raised once again inside the UFC's octagon.
It is amazing to think that you didn't get your start in mixed martial arts until you were 31 years old. And one thing I've always said about you, even if it hasn't been the greatest training camp in your life, you have a penchant for rising to the occasion. There's something about fight night and those bright lights that once you sort of flip that switch, you're able to excel when a lot of guys fall.
I'm a competitor from the octagon, man. I just want to win.
Hard tail of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel D.C.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, let's say that's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you in the night, that one. Oh, body shot.
So the wrestler engages in the clinch here, and he does so very early in the fight against the kickboxer. He told us in the fighter meeting he's not worried about bonus money. He was trying to win, and this is certainly on that path.
Ultimately, it's about getting the W. Getting this guy to the clinch allows for you to start working towards winning the fight. One thing you got to be aware of, though, is those knees and elbows that come back in your direction from this high-level kickboxer.
Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Cormier's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there.
He passes the half.
Side control. Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He starts to extend the elbow.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Cormier.
Hard scramble, hard scramble.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, big shots from the top. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. When his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Final seconds here of round one. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so that round is in the books. Cormier's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
Recover. Nice work. Just like we did in the gym, your grappling looks sick. This round, I want you to go out there and do it again. This guy can't.
All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man. Huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, how clean is that jab?
Oh, nice double look, yes. Nice pass.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Nice positional control here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Good work from the top here by Cormier. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more... He's hurting bad here.
Oh, that uppercut landed for him. Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Swing and a miss by Cormier. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all the
And has his chin been tested early.
mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. 10 minutes in the can. And there's the horn. Huge knockdown in that round. Great round from Cormier.
Really paying off. You floored that guy. This round, let's go back out there and look to finish him off.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, well timed with the knee to the head. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Front kick to the body by Cormier.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Johnson. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Nice job to control the range and using his reach advantage to get that punch. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Overhand attempt now is blocked by Cormier. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be. He
needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You'd think he's got to go with him. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
Wow, what a fight!
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
30 seconds now to go in the round. 15 seconds remain in the round. That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one.
Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn. So he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, big one in. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Oh, right to the mouth.
Johnson's eye is closing up. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, he's got his back. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cormier. Oh, this could be over soon.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Lee just gets up.
Cormier is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, big shots raining down. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at him. You see him starting to take an offense.
Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down.
Great shot from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put him in the stage.
That is it! Daniel Cormier has done it! Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 28 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
All right, well, you know he's got wrestling, you know he's got submissions, but he's also got power. Don't sleep on it. Daniel Cormier, your winner by TKO.
You know, just pressure. A lot of pressure led to the TKO finish for Daniel Cormier. Congratulations on the massive performance, champ. I love you.
All right, so here's your #1 featherweight contender. He got through a murderer's row to set up this shot at the title, and he knows this may not come around again. He's trying to make the most of it here tonight and head back home, the newly minted UFC featherweight champion.
The winning streak that you have to have in order to get a featherweight championship opportunity is so great that when you get here, to make sure you're ready. This young man is ready. He's prepared mentally. He's prepared physically to go out there and try to become a champion. He told us time and time again, I'm the next Max Holloway. Let's see if he can get it done.
It is so hard to get to this spot at 45, 55, 70. He has done it. Now the question beckons, is he good enough to dethrone the champion? His 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this guy is.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort with every strike. He's just touching you. Right. But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is said and done. Yeah, he wants a shot at the head position. The tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Diego Lopez. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Max Blessed Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header, and it was Thug Rose.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Vincent St. Pierre, Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked down Giovanni Jacek and Lee Absent. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all three of us. We looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. It was great.
Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
How about that? He avoids submission and gets right back to his feet.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Oh, that will end it, yep.
It's under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Unable to connect with a right hook. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. We'll see if he can finish. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I drop a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the
These two going at it. of the eye here. And he lands the hook.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Inside.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Holloway's pass attempt denied.
Nice work, guys.
30 seconds to go here. 20 seconds left.
All right, buddy, keep that ground.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Round 2 is next. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead. The blood is trickling down. So we'll see if that becomes an issue or more of a factor here later in this fight.
The 3 sweeps, the 3 reverses. Good guard.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Oh, that's how it's done. He blocks the shot and then delivers the straight counter.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent. Good jab there by the champion. Oh, nice jab.
Nice 1-2 combination there. Oh, great block there. Takedown defense is there.
The fighters separate.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
He's got to be careful here. And now he's inside the foot. Nice.
Holloway's back in full mount. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Using a lot of good movement.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
In the half guard. Oh, right into mount.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle chokehold. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Holloway's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Oh, he's got a guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he's looking for the finish now. Oh, now he gives up on the submission.
Oh, right in the mount.
Oh, these ground
Cannot sit in this position. He will have no choice but to stop the fight. Massive shot from the top.
nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Keep that guard closed. Pull him tight.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Nice defense.
All right, round 3 coming up next. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Whiffs on that effort. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
No, he needs to start looking at this now because he's got his opponent very bad.
Throws the deep now and it lands. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling or...
Holloway's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Holloway. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Got it isolated.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
Working again for that submission.
It's always going to be a struggle, but this guy's intent on finishing the fight.
Wow, belly down. This could be it. Oh, got out.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the old belly, but it's much better than where he was before.
That is the end of the round. Holloway's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding.
Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot. Oh. Hurt him again.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. He landed that inside leg kick.
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Holloway gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
And another big kick for Max Holloway. Oh, huge left. Just misses there with the left. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to sweat.
Setting up an arm lock now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish.
You gotta be kidding me. How good is this?
This dude is constantly dodging bullets, Shane.
So the leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by Nick.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. If I watch the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight, you don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler. Great job landing from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but he's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body.
Ooh, diving punch lands. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
But now he's forgetting.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Holloway's eye now closing up. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right?
Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. Holloway's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Fight back! Fight back!
Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg.
That is tight.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Oh, what a moment there. Right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
1 minute to go in the fight.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, there's that switch kick. Just
Cannot take too many of those. Getting them out here. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest, 49-46, Holloway. Judge 2 scores it, 47-47. And Judge 3 scores it, 48-47. For the winner by majority decision, and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
Man, this Max Holloway is something else. Like when he wins by decision, more often than not, his opponent over 5 rounds goes to the hospital. Unbelievable.
I mean, our jaws are on the floor, too, because the work rate is second to none. We don't see guys put as much out there as Max Holloway. So even in a decision, you're so thoroughly entertained that you walk away going, man, that was a Max Holloway experience. Tonight, we got the full Holloway experience.
And he will have his Hall of Fame night.